Spirit smiled and blessed the dwelling with a sprinkler from his torch. Mrs. Cratchit and her second daughter Belinda were laying the table, while Master Peter Cratchit plunged a fork into the saucepan of potatoes. Two smaller Cratchits, a boy and a girl, came tearing in screaming that outside the baker's they had smelt the goose and knew it for their own. Mrs. Cratchit wondered where Bob had got to with Tiny Tim, and the eldest daughter Martha still hadn't arrived. Eventually Martha walked into the family home, and soon thereafter the two young Cratchits heard their father approaching and begged her to hide. In walked Bob with Tiny Tim on his shoulders. Alas for Tiny Tim, he bore a little crutch and his limbs were supported by an iron frame. "Why, where's our Martha?" cried Bob. "Not coming," said Mother. "Not coming on Christmas Day," replied a devastated Bob. But not wishing to see her father disappointed, even if it was only a joke, Martha ran from behind the closet and into her father's arms. "How did Tiny Tim behave?" asked Mrs. Cratchit, as Bob gave Martha a big hug. "As good as gold," said Bob, "and better. Somehow he gets thoughtful sitting by himself so much, and he thinks the strangest things you've ever heard. Coming home, he told me he hoped people saw him in church because he was a cripple, and it might be pleasant for them to remember on Christmas Day who made lame beggars walk and blind men see." It is a scene that touches the heart, and this special moment is